today we're making a butt.
We are making a butt, and I'm so excited because I think we only made 2, maybe 3, but it's a new year, and everyone says new me, new year, whatever. But anyway, I am so excited. For Christmas, I got an Instant Pot. Should it be Insta Pot or Instant Pot? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, I like to meal prep on Saturdays. So I try to get a lot of food out in as short amount of time as possible. So this seemed like a really good gift. So we're going to try it out. We're going to make some pulled pork sandwiches for meal prep. And I'm going to try it out. It might be a win or it might be a fail because we're going to do it live. So anyway, here we go. I just got a pork picnic here, which is the shoulder of the pig right here. I got the bone in. And if it comes, check to see if it comes with the skin. You can just take that off with a nice little fillet knife, and that's what I did there. So we're gonna discard that. Some people like to cook with the skin on. I don't. And a little known fact, some of you may know, way back in the day, I had my own little barbecue business. I had a couple smokers, so I'm gonna try to incorporate a little bit of that into this, and we'll see what happens.
Daddy, don't give me a shot. Don't give me a shot.
Just kidding. It's not for you. What I have in here, I'm going to actually inject the butt. It's going to have some apple juice, apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of soy sauce. It was one of my tricks back in the day. So we're just going to get this thing all pumped up. Actually, I'm going to prime it. Now you don't need something like this, but when I was making... Ooh, there you go.
Holy crap.
Oh, there you go. Ooh. Ooh, that's a juicy butt.
A juicy.
Maybe this is what Kim Kardashian did.
Ew.
What the apple cider vinegar will do, whoop, there it goes, will help break down the tissue, make it very, very tender. Now again, this is what I used to do when I used to smoke the butts for 13 hours. So you can see how plump that thing's getting now. Looking better in Kim J, or Kim K, or whatever it is. Okay. So now we're going to set that aside.
Get that out.
It's time to rub the butt. So...
Can I do that?
No, I don't want you to get your hands all messy. Because dealing with pork, just remember that you're going to want to clean all your surfaces, wash your hands, because you don't want any bacteria. Now, this isn't my rub that I usually make. You can find it off the internet.
Can I pour that in?
Hold on, baby. I'll put the recipe where I got it from. I think it was from the Instapot people, but I'll link it in the description below. But do whatever you like. We're just gonna rub it on here. Okay, you can put some on there. Get a nice. There you go. This little rub. There you go. All over the pork. All over the back.
And all over the butt.
All over the butt. Okay, sprinkle the butt.
Let's go sprinkle the bottom.
The bottom.
The bottom and the butt. Stinky hands.
Yep, we're gonna have to wash our hands. Hold on. There you go. This one is fairly small. This is about a 5-pound butt. Hold on, baby. Wait. Put it on the side. Attaboy. You teach them to cook and they'll be so much more valuable in life.
Is that a bone-in?
This is a bone-in. You don't have to get bone-in. And actually what I'm going to do...
Let's wash our hands.
Okay, in a minute. What I'm going to do actually to fit it into the Instapot is I think I'm going to cut it into sections. It'll help it cook a little bit faster. Maybe I'll cut the bone in, maybe not. I could probably do this in 2 pieces. But yeah, let's go ahead and just finish this off, wash our hands, and go to the next step. Alright, so I went ahead and just cut the meat into 2 pieces. The instructions say next is we're going to take the Instapot, we're going to put it on sear mode. I'm going to put some oil in there and just kind of brown the edges so all the juice doesn't escape when we're cooking it. I also hooked up my GoPro here to give you that cool special TV look going on. That's my favorite thing about the Instant Pot is it sounds like a video game, like a Game Boy or something. So we'll just go ahead and I'll be right back. I'll take a little olive oil here and just kind of coat the pan a little bit. The pan, the Instant Pot, a little bit. and you can kind of hear it a little bit. That's starting to heat up very quickly, actually. I'm pretty surprised. It's bubbling. It's doing something. Water and oil don't mix. I think that's what I just washed out. Well, anyway, what we're gonna do now is I just hit the saute button on it, put a little bit of olive oil in there, just to heat it up. Now we're gonna put the meat in there, just brown the edges a little bit. I gotta use too much oil.
Ooh, it smells.
Let me say that brown sugar smells beautiful. Ryder, does this smell good?
Yep.
Sure does.
Smells beautiful.
Alright, let me just flip it around here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just pull these out. They've been seared a little bit on the edges. Kind of grab it and poke it. Some nice browning to it.
Yum, yum.
But not cooking it, just searing it in so those juices stay in there. Now what we're going to do is add a half a cup of water
Can I pour it in?
just to deglaze. Just get all that stuff off the bottom here. And those will just help mix in with your juices.
That's the real butt. Can we eat it?
Not yet. You don't want to eat that yet. So now that we put a little bit of a browning on it, we deglazed the bottom of it, we're going to put the butt back in on high pressure for 60 minutes.
Ooh.
Which I am dying to see how this comes out, to see if the Instant Pot is a lot better than the Crock Pot. The Crock Pot for something like this would take about 4 to 6 hours. So we're going to see what happens. So we're going to get the big meat fork. We're going to stab the butt.
Stab the butt.
We're going to put the butt in there.
I want butt.
You're going to like this butt. We're going to put this piece in here.
Big fat butt.
Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rest of my glaze, or not my glaze, my injection, and I'm just going to let that just soak in there. Alright, now we're going to put the lid back on. My favorite. Wait. I could do that all day. I'm going to just hit pressure cook. We're going to go on high heat, and those are minutes there. So we're going to crank this puppy up to 1 hour. And then we're just going to let it sit in 10 seconds. Oh, big important step. Over here, we're going to take our valve and put it to seal. You're not venting. You're going to want to put it on seal so that way it keeps the pressure in. Otherwise you're just using it like a crock pot. So it started, it says on, it says it's heating, and it's going to be under pressure. So we will come back in 1 hour to see if it's ready. If not, I think it'll go for another 10 minutes, but cooking with Chris and Ryder.
1 hour later.
Let's look at it. See if it's ready.
Yeah. Let's go see. Yeah. It sounds like a video game. Oh, video game.
So that looks pretty good, actually. There's a lot of juice. I probably put a little too much juice in there, but cleaned off our utensils. We're gonna try to take this big old meat fork here, pull it out for the test. Well, that's juicy. All right, you know it's done. Obviously pulled pork. You're gonna take 2 forks and just see if it's fork tender. Look at that. Now when I used to smoke the pork, I would just take it right off, you know, I could pull the bone right out like that. So that is nice and done. Let's get this other piece out here.
Here. That's interesting.
Oh, it's falling apart already. Let's check this. Oh yeah, that's nice and done. So,
Taste test. Time for taste test.
So Ryder's saying it's time for a taste test.
Yay!
So
Have to do it.
let's taste it.
Yeah.
Little for you, little for me. Let's blow on it.
Okay, one.
Really hot.
This is for me.
All right, ready?
5, 4,
3, 2,
1.
A little hot? A little hot? Huh. A little hot? Here, I'll give you a little piece.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. It's good.
Yep.
The rub that I'm gonna put down in the description called to use cinnamon, and I've never used that before, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to try. It's a little overpowering, but if you get a piece that's not on the bark, it's not bad at all. I think I'm gonna maybe just put some Sweet Baby Ray's on there, or make your own barbecue sauce like I used to do. Is it a winner? I think it's good. It's really tender, especially for a first time out of the box. So you could use 2 forks to do it, or you can be Wolverine and do it the fun way. So you can just take your claws here and just shred, shred, shred.
Shred up.
Then that's all set for your food scale. You can weigh it out or not, depending on what you want to do. And you, my friends, are the perfect carnivore.
Yay!
So, this is it for Cooking with Chris and Ryder.
Yep.
Let us know if you want to see some more recipes, some more health hacks, or just some fun stuff.
With Ryder and his underwear.
And Ryder's in his underwear. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.